Hey guys, what's going on? Making another video here for you guys. So today I want to talk about beginner mistakes. So if you're new to investing or you're within 6 months to a year, just getting started, just getting your feet wet, this is really my thoughts on where people make mistakes and then why they run out of the market. So before I get started, make sure you like, subscribe, comment below. The subscribe button's in the corner over there. I appreciate every one of you guys that hit the button. Just like I say every video, it makes me want to keep making videos for you guys and just educate you. So before I get started, well, I am getting started. So I'm a long-term investor. I think that is the best way to do it. And most beginners want to day trade, option trade, swing trade, go on CNBC or Wall Street and look at the hot stocks for 2021 or whatever. I don't think that's the best way to do it. And I think because a lot of people do shorts, options, and all that, so et cetera. So people do this and then they get a really bitter taste in their mouth. So I'll give you an example below of, why I think that and all that. But anyways, I'm a long-term investor. I've had great success with it so far. I think my year-to-date return last year was 93%. And then this year, after January, even with the big correction last Thursday and Friday, I'll make a video about that too, by the way, where I think that's going. But even with all that, I think I'm up 15 or 16% year to date, and that's long-term investing. That's not option trading, day trading, any of that. So that's pretty good. Like if you can average a 15, 20% year-over-year return consistently, you're like a good investor in my eyes. If you do 20 plus, you're a beast. So we'll see. I want to get to 20, 25 plus this year. I think there's opportunity. There's not a lot of deals out there in the market right now. However, if you're position yourself correctly in certain stocks and you have the right amount of cash, I think you can do it. So if you subscribe to my videos, I'll let you know when I buy, sell, same day basically. So, like I said, long-term investing, A+, that's really the way to do it. It takes a while and it's not an overnight thing, but in the long run, I think you'll thank yourself. So the reason why a lot of people and beginners, like what they, mistakes they make is if you buy a great company like Apple, Facebook, Microsoft, Tesla, there's a ton of them. What's another good one? Like Beyond Meat, Tattoo Chef. So there's a ton of good companies right now, and a lot of them are actually still good buys. But what a lot of people do is, like, example, if you bought Beyond Meat at 120 last week and they got all this good news saying they struck a deal with Pepsi, well, the stock shot up 10, 15% like overnight basically. I think it shot up like 30%. So the problem that most people have is they see it run and they're like, oh, I'm up 10 to 15, 50%. I'm going to sell my stocks. But the mistake there is, or they're like, oh, I'll buy on the next dip. Well, what if there isn't another dip? Like example, Tesla. If you were buying Tesla last year's time, it was $400 a share for the share split. A lot of people are like, oh, I'll buy on the next dip. I'll buy on the next dip. There wasn't a dip and there still hasn't been a dip. So you got to get that out of your head. Like, if you buy in a good stock and you're long-term investing, don't sell when you see a gain. Like Beyond Meat just ran. I didn't do anything with my stocks. I'm letting it ride. So great companies, long-term, will make you 100% plus, like fact. So like Beyond Meat, I bet you by the end of this year, it's already ran for me, I think 20% or 30% this year alone. I bet you will be at the 50% plus range this year, and that's assuming they don't have any strikingly amazing good news on top of like McDonald's and all that they're in the works. So that was just an example of Beyond Meat. But great companies make you a lot of money in the long run. And there's also gains, like long-term capital gains, you get taxed less. So like there's a lot of perks to long-term investing on top of just investing in great companies. They'll make you a lot of money in the long run. They're not going to be a stock where you can go in and out and double your money or whatever. But that's really like for every one person that works for, 100 people will fail. So you hear the 1% success and you never hear the people that fail success because they stop doing it. So remember that. Next thing that people have issues with is buying too many stocks. So if you own, let's just say you own 10,000 or you have $10,000 in cash you want to play with, just example. You should have no more than 5 to 8 stocks in your portfolio. Like you should focus on them too, stay up on news, if you follow people or like someone's opinion on what they're thinking and they post videos or whatever, just make sure you stay on top of it. You don't have to check it right away or every day. Just make sure you check it every other week at least. I check things daily, so if you subscribe to me and buy one of the stocks I'm rolling with this year or whatever, like if it's easier to click a YouTube channel and watch the news and what's going on with it, so be it. So if you have under 10K, I would do 5 to 8 stocks. If you have 50K, I think you can move that number to 8 to 12 stocks. And then if you have 100K, 10 to 15. And really it just goes on and on and on. But really, I mean, if you're a single person, I wouldn't go much past 15. Even if you have like 250K or more, like 15 stocks, if you're doing it all yourself, is a lot to keep up on. So that's another mistake. So a lot of beginners, they'll buy, $1,000 and they'll buy 20 stocks. Like that's silly. Like even if one runs a lot, you don't really reap the benefits. And if you're doing that, you're not very confident on what you're buying. So really, these are the numbers you should stick to in my opinion. Options and day trading. I tried this a year and a half, 2 years ago. It worked. Actually, the options trading I actually did well the first month. And then as quick as I made it, I lost it. And I had to reevaluate, like, okay, maybe options trading isn't the way to go. This doesn't work. It's quick money, but it comes just as fast as it goes. Then I tried day trading, which is a little safer. However, you can't predict what the market's going to do every week or every 2 weeks. Like, example, after the election or before elections, people, in history, they say, oh, well, the market usually uncertainty, the market goes down. Well, after this election in 2020, it did nothing but go up. Most people say the market isn't very, it's kind of stagnant in November, December, January. Look at 2020's November and December. It was insane. Like the growth was insane. So what I'm saying with day trading is you can't predict it. Just like earnings reports, like look at Apple, Facebook, and Tesla last week. Their earnings came out, they smashed it. They did great. Well, their stocks actually went down. So like, if you day trade, I don't understand how you do it. It's a lot of work, it's stressful, and you can't predict it. That's my opinion. So yeah, I had a bad experience. I think it's more like 95 to maybe like 99%. Actually, now I think about it, lose money. Let's just say GameStop and AMC, that's a hot topic right now, right? Well, when GameStop did that run, and then when Robinhood and all the other guys put it on hold so you couldn't buy, well, people then panic, sell, and then it goes down. Well, if you bought during the hype when everyone was posting it and all that at like 350, 340, saying it's going to 1,000 in GameStop I'm talking about, it hasn't been past 340 since. So if you bought in then, assuming it's going to 1,000 and you're going to, I'm going to make a quick double up my money. Well, guess what? You're down probably 20, 30% right now. And we don't even know if we'll go past that because, all the hedge funds and all these trading brokers are not allowing people to buy. Therefore, it can't go up. So day trading, option trading, you're getting smoked if you're doing either of these right now on these. So I'm not saying it might not go there one day, but like it's just risky is what I'm saying. So the last thing I'll end with this video, see where I'm at. Yeah, so the last thing I'll say about this is nothing good happens overnight, usually. And you can use this ratio, 99%. So I mean 99% of things. Like, yeah, you could win the lottery. Yeah, you could get lucky. Yeah, you could do an awesome option trade. Yeah, you could do something like that. But most of the time, nothing good happens overnight. Like, you got to build it. So just take it one day at a time. Get in good companies. Educate yourself. Have discipline. And that's really all you need to do to start compounding and all that. So with that said, make sure you like, subscribe, comment below. Let me know your thoughts. I appreciate it. Peace.